this is Sujata Gamre coming with our channel Class 10 NCERT SSC Maths with Sujata ji. Welcome students in our channel. Students, before half yearly exam, glance our videos. You will get 100% success in maths. Watch our videos regularly, continuously. Hello students, welcome in our channel Class 10 NCERT SSC Math with Sujata Ji. Now students, let us see the first chapter of the Maths Class 10 SSC linear equations into variables. Okay, students, in this chapter there are three topics. The first topic is method of solving linear equations into variables. Graphical method and the grammar's method are included in this topic. Second topic is equations that can be transformed in linear equation into variables, and the third is application of simultaneous equations. So now one by one let us study the topics. Okay, so students, see the first topic here, linear equations into variable. So what is a linear equation? First we clear out the definition of the linear equation into variables. So here an equation which is the general form of ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, where a, b, c are real numbers and a, b are not equal to 0 at the same time, then such an equation is called a linear equation into variable. So this way we can understand that there are the two variables and the general form of the equation is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, and here a and b are the real numbers, a and b. At the same time, a and b do not equal to 0. Either a is equal to 0 or b is equal to 0. But at the same time, their value do not equal to 0. Then we can say such an equation is called as a linear equation into variables. Clear out students? See the further, that is the simultaneous linear equations. What is the simultaneous linear equation here? When two linear equations into variable at the same time, they are called simultaneous equation. Okay, if you write the two linear equation at the same time, then we call it as a simultaneous linear equation. Very easy, very easy. Okay, but see, watch carefully here. Okay, now students, we have to solve the simultaneous equation. See here, these are the two equations, and so we call that a simultaneous equation. At the same time, we have to solve it. So it is called simultaneous equation. So how can we solve it? First see the equation first. 5x minus 3y is equal to 8 and 3x plus y is equal to 2. So now here we can solve this simultaneous equation by the Cramer's rule, by the graphical method, by the elimination method, and by the substitution method. And we are familiar with the substitution method and the elimination method. So here we apply the method 1 that we have to learn in the standard 9. So the first method, that is the 5x minus 3y is equal to 8, call it as the first equation. And the second one, that is the 3x plus y is equal to 2. Now here see that here is second equation, there is a y, and in the first equation there is a minus 3y. So you make that y as a 3, coefficient as a 3. How is it possible? So multiplying both sides of equation 2 by 3. If you multiply this second equation by 3, then you have the y as a 3 coefficient. So after multiplying 3, we get the second equation as 9x plus 3y is equal to 3. So now this new equation called it as third equation. Now see the first equation and the third equation. What do you see? Carefully observe. This is plus 3y. This is minus 3y. So after adding these two equations, then they can be eliminated out. So we here eliminate. For elimination, we add these two equations 1 and 3. So 5x minus 3y is equal to 8 plus 9x plus 3y is equal to 6. So here after adding these two equations, we have here that 14x is equal to 14, and that means here x is equal to 14 upon 14. So here x is equal to 1. X is equal to 1. Okay. So now we have the value of x as 1. Now we have to find out the value of y here. So substituting x is equal to 1 in equation 2. So here the second equation is that 3x plus y is equal to 2. So I put here in the place of x as 1. So 3 into 1 plus y is equal to 2. So 3 plus y is equal to 2, and that means y is equal to 2 minus 3. That y is equal to 2 minus 3. So that means y is equal to minus 1. So now here we have the two values x and y, which are the variable included in the simultaneous equation, and so the solution is xy is equal to 1 minus 1. Students, let us apply the second method for the same simultaneous equation. So here our first equation is 5x minus 3y is equal to 8, and the second equation is 3x plus y is equal to 2. Now by the substitution method, here the method 2 is called the substitution method. So here we apply the substitution method. Okay. So y is equal to 2 minus 3x. See here, and call the new equation as a 3. Now substituting this value of y in equation 1. So here equation 1 is 5x minus 3y is equal to 8. So substitute at the place of y, here you place 2 minus 3x. Only you have to put the y minus 2 minus 3x at the place of y. So equation becomes 5x minus 3 multiply 2 minus 3x, which is equal to 8. So here 5x minus 3 2s are 6. Okay, and then minus 3 into minus 3x, that means 3 3s are 9x. So plus 9x, which is equal to 8. So 5x plus 9x, 14x. Minus 6 is equal to 8, and then 14x is equal to 8 plus 6. So 14x is equal to 14, and that means x is equal to 1. We have the first value, that is the x. X is equal to 1. So now substitute x is equal to 1 in equation 3. So y is equal to 2 minus 3x. Y is equal to 2 minus 3 into 1. So y is equal to 2 minus 3. Y is equal to minus 1. Now we have the two values of the variable, that is x is equal to 1 and y is equal to minus 1. So x is equal to 1, y is equal to minus 1 is the solution of this simultaneous equation. Student, see the next example. Solve 3x plus 2y is equal to 29. 5x minus y is equal to 18. So here, call it as first equation, that is 3x plus 2y is equal to 29. Call it as first equation. 5x minus y is equal to 18 as a second equation. Now here, we will solve this equation by the elimination method. And here in this example, we eliminate y. Okay? Because here in this second equation, the y do not have the coefficient other than the y, other than the 1. Okay? So we choose the y as a for elimination purpose. So now here fill suitably the boxes below because it is an activity based question. So now here multiply equation 2 by 2. Okay, multiply equation 2 by 2. So here 5x multiply by 2. 5x multiply by 2 minus y multiply by 2. 8 is equal to 18 multiply by 2. So here 5 2s are 10. So 10x minus 2y is equal to 18 2s are, that means 36 here. 10x minus 2y is equal to 36. Call it as the third equation. Now add equations 1 and 3. So now here the first equation, and the first equation is 3x plus 2y is equal to 29. Okay? And the third equation 10x minus 2y is equal to 36. So now add these two equations. Okay? Add these two equations. We have 3 plus 10, 13x plus 2y minus 2y, that will be equal to 0, and 29 plus 36, and that means the 65. So here x is equal to 65 divided by 13. So 13 ones are 13 and 13 fives are 65. So here x is equal to 5. Okay, x is equal to 5. So now substitute x is equal to 5 in equation 1. So here x is equal to 5, substitute x is equal to 5 in equation 1. We have 3 multiplied by 5. 3 multiplied by 5 plus 2y is equal to 29. So 3 5s are 15. 15 plus 2y is equal to 29. 2y is equal to 29 minus 15. 2y is equal to 29 minus 15. The answer is 14. So here y is equal to 14 upon 2. Therefore y is equal to 2 7s are 14. That is y is equal to 7. So this way we have the two values of x and y, which are the variable included in the simultaneous equation. So such a way we have the two values, that is the x and y. X is equal to 5 and y is equal to 7. So 5, 7 is the solution of this simultaneous equation. So here we write as 5, 7 is the solution. Okay, students? See the next example, students. Solve 15x plus 17y is equal to 21. 17x plus 15y is equal to 11. Okay. So students, first write the first equation, 15x plus 17y is equal to 21. Call it as first equation. 17x plus 15y is equal to 11. That is called the second equation. Now here, observe these two equations carefully, students. See that here is 15, the coefficient of x is 15, and here the coefficient of y is 15. Here in the first equation coefficient of y is 17, and here in the second equation the coefficient of x is equal to 17. Okay, so there is a reverse way the coefficient are present. So that's why our job is very easy. First we add these two equations, then subtract these two equations, then adding the equation. So there are the three processes, that addition, subtraction addition. Okay, so this way we can get the two values of the variable. Okay, very easy example. And for the your half yearly exam, it is very important example, so watch carefully. So now call it as first and second equation. First here the process is add the two given equation. 15x plus 17y is equal to 21 plus 17x plus 15y is equal to 11. So after adding we have 32x here, 32x plus 32y is equal to 32. Okay, now every time we have the coefficient of x and y is 32 and here the constant is also 32. So here we divide both the sides of this equation by 32. After dividing 32, we have x plus y is equal to 1 and this new equation is called it as the third equation. Now the second process, that our second process is, we decide that second process is subtraction. So subtract equation 2 from 1. So here subtraction, that after subtraction we see here that change the sign, here minus and here also minus. Okay, so 15 minus 17, that means minus 2x, 17 minus 15, that means plus 2x, and 21 minus 11 is equal to 10. So here 2 to 10, the coefficient and the constant coefficient are 2 for x and y and the constant is 10, which is in the table of the 2 and it can be simplified. After simplifying we have that dividing the equation by 2, so minus x plus y is equal to 5. So this is the new equation, call it as the fourth one. Now we have the two new equations, third one and the fourth one. So add this third equation and the fifth one equation. Okay, so that here fourth one equation. Okay, adding the third and fourth equation. Okay, these two equations, fourth one. So x plus y is equal to 1 plus minus x plus y is equal to 5. So x minus x 0, y plus y 2y, 1 plus 5 6. So here y is equal to 6 upon 2, that means y is equal to 3. Okay, now here we have the first value of the variable and that is the 3. So now here to get the value of x, so here place this value in equation 3. X plus y is equal to 1, which is the third equation. So now put the 3 in y. So x plus 3 is equal to 1. So x is equal to 1 minus 3. X is equal to minus 2. So xy is equal to minus 2. 3 is the solution. So students, this way we can find out the solution of the simultaneous equation by applying the two methods as elimination method and substitution method. These methods are very easy. You watch carefully and really you get success to solve these equations. Students, thank you for watching our videos. Achieve your success with us, with our channel Class 10 NCERT SSC Math with Sujata ji. Students, watch our videos continuously, regularly. Like our videos, subscribe our videos and also share our videos to your friends,